Hi, Master Chief here. I forgot my omelet, but I did not forget God's honor.
What's up guys, I'm Lord AC, and today we're going to be talking about glitches in video games. I recently uploaded a video of somebody completing a really tough challenge, and it was met with a lot of support, but some of you guys didn't like it. You just didn't like it at all. Now first, I do want to play this clip from Critical.
Now the only rules for my bounty here are you have to stream it. So stream your runs, you cannot save and load, glitches are allowed. If you look at the Drvalin runs, glitches are used, and they're used extensively, and I think that's what makes speed runs and challenge runs so interesting, is pushing the game to its absolute limits using any means necessary to do it. But you can't cheat. Only glitches in the game are okay.
So he is okay with using glitches and exploits, just as long as you don't cheat. But even with that, there were still a lot of people that were disappointed.
Dude, this is not a real accomplishment if you're exploiting glitches to bypass levels. Edit. I get the feeling a lot of you have participation trophies on your shelves.
Why do you accept cheats, bro?
There has to be a challenge where you have to play the level up.
Exploiters are not speedrunners.
Okay, but can you do it without glitching?
He cheats the game, lol.
Honestly, Drvalin should have to play the game the way it's intended to be played, without all of these cheats. That's the truth, yes? Not this garbage cheating frenzy I just watched.
Cheating frenzy. I wouldn't count this. Doesn't seem right when they can use glitches and bugs. Should be a legit playthrough.
Would be more impressive if there was actual gameplay and not skips.
Next, Deathless Lasso with no skips.
They are not playing the game the way it was intended to be played. That one's kind of understandable, but not very convincing. It's a video game. It's not a movie. You can't tell somebody how to play a video game. Is it cheating to jump on a box and hit rocksteady with your staff? I mean, no, it's a tactic. If you were a teacher and a student hands you an incomplete test, would you still give them credit for the questions that they skipped? Well, no, of course you're gonna mark them wrong, because the teacher checks every single question. If somebody answers 70% of the questions right, and skips the remaining 30%, he can still pass, because he completed what he needed to. In the same way, you can skip certain parts of a game, as long as you do what the game checks for. Now there's even a part in Halo at the end, where it won't let you progress, because it checks if there are still enemies alive. You cannot end that level until every enemy is dead.
The game does not want you to progress until all the enemies are dead. So what you do is, after 11 minutes passes, the game stops checking to see if there's any enemies alive. So I wait here.
But after about 10 or 15 minutes, the game stops checking to see if enemies are still alive. So that means you can just wait at the end of a level until the game stops checking for enemies and you can just progress. A teacher once told me a story about a professor that gave his class an assignment. That assignment was to write down what courage meant. So everyone got to work, they were writing paragraphs, they were trying their best to describe what courage was. All except one person, who just wrote down 2 words, turned it in, and then left. He got an A. All he wrote down was, "This is." Was that cheating? Everybody else is putting in more work, they're doing the assignment the right way, but the teacher never said it had to be a certain amount of words. He was thinking outside the box. And that's what gaming's all about, thinking outside the box. There's a puzzle here. You have 9 dots, and you have to connect all 9 dots, while only using 4 straight consecutive lines. Can you solve this? You can't make 2 different lines that don't connect, and you only can use 4 lines. This was my solution, and I'm not sure if it's correct. I think it is. But here's the right solution. This puzzle was made to test if you can think outside the box. Now, you could say that the answer is cheap. You could say that that's cheating, that answer is cheating, you're not allowed to go outside the perimeter. But Who says that? If you can get through the perimeter, then you can get through the perimeter. It's okay. If somebody builds a wall and you can get past it, it's on the builder. Good on you, bad on the builder. It's like playing a game of Border Patrol. You guys ever play Border Patrol? Probably not. That's a game me and my friends made up in Halo, where you have a small section and a big section divided by a wall, a border, and the objective is for the people on the small side to get across that border and to escape, while the people in the big side have to defend it and stop the people from hopping the border and getting deep in there. Soon as Halo Forge comes out, I'm going to be making a new Border Patrol map, and maybe you guys could join me. It's a lot of fun. Seriously. Another argument is that it's just unfair. I kind of agree. When it comes to multiplayer games and just games with leaderboards, it makes sense. I actually held a nice spot record on Cuphead. I made it to top 100 for defeating Grim Matchstick at a really impressive time. But then a glitch was discovered where anybody could just skip the entire second phase, which, of course, changed everything. It ruined my time and made it useless. Same thing goes with Call of Duty Zombies. So many glitches in that game, people were just exploiting the hell out of it. It was a lot of fun, but they had to reset the leaderboard several times. For my opinion though, I think glitches are okay. It pushes the game to its limits. It becomes a big event where so many smart minds are getting together to find consistent ways to beat games. But what do you guys think? Did this video change your mind about glitches? Do you already have your mind made up? Let me know below. I'll be sure to engage with you guys. Until next time, I'm Lord AC. Peace.